played it when it was out and popular, so I was a Genesis guy all the way. But I wasn't like, oh, screw Nintendo, because NES is badass. So.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
One last question.
Dual questions. Wow, you're killing us.
Sorry, this is the last one.
That's going to cost $5.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Each.
So,
Each?
So, I mean, you guys were talking about sequels and how, like, with Zelda 2, Mario 2, everybody always bashes on the sequels.
Just now, back then, everyone loved them.
Oh, of course, yeah. But do you think that there is any room for a proper criticism in those games? I mean, like, I personally...
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't criticize something and saying, oh, it's not a real Mario game, it's not a real Zelda game. That's a...
They're made by the same
sense.
people.
They're great games. I mean,
Yeah.
they're just innovating.
Yeah,
So sometimes people just want to complain for the sake of complaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't say.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
How's it going, guys?
Hey.
Pretty good.
Oh, thank you.
How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Like your beer.
There's children in the audience.
Want some candy?
Yeah, security, where are you? All right, two questions. First off, Billy J, in one of your videos, you called Pat the Rain Man of Nintendo.
Yes, we did.
And I'm just curious, how often do you guys actually end up calling him about...
Every day.
I actually just called Pat, not even a week ago, maybe, asking about a game that I just wasn't sure about. So I guess if there's something I don't know, because I'm lazy, like Google stuff.
I just don't know if they're like capturing on film at the time. That's the thing. So it's like, when the Miracle Piano thing, I was like, when I saw the episode, I was like, oh wow, I do remember that conversation. I didn't know I was going to use it in an episode.
Yeah, it was funny because we just called him up because I wasn't sure about that Miracle Piano. I just called him up and he didn't even hesitate. He was just like I said, just Rain Man it. And I think him and there's one other guy I know who could probably do something like that. I don't think he's here right
No,
now.
he's, he was
He
there.
was here, Gamester 81, and yeah, yeah.
That Miracle Piano, how much? That's a pretty good deal, right? What'd you pay for that?
All right, 15.
15 bucks? Right? That's not bad. It's not as good as $8 box. But,
Oh, look at me.
Ooh, hey, we got food
Miracle
for
Piano box
$5.
is some really pristine Nintendo powers. Look at me.
It happens so rarely, I have to smash it in your face as much as I can.
Oh god.
Oh, man.
Okay, and that kind of segues into my next question.
Everyone has two questions. What's going on?
It's basically, when you're out game chasing or buying things off Craigslist or eBay or whatever, how often do you run into where, like, let's say you wanted to buy a certain game like Little Samson, for instance, and you know that it goes for about like 150. But then
when do you like let them know, or?
Well, it's more of the fact of like where you find people that are like double or triple charging for a game that's not even worth it. Or
What do you do? You just ignore it and you walk away.
yeah.
Now, if I'm in a store and I see it, I'll call the clerk out. I really will. No, I'm not. I'm being serious.
but you
I'll
can
be
be-
like,
no,
hey,
you
what do
can-
you like? You're overcharging for this, and they're like, oh, well, that's what I can get for it.
People can charge whatever they want, though. So you have to be a little bit. I don't know. I don't want to
Have
say.
you not seen our show? I mean, come on.
All right, okay, but I would just be like, oh, okay, I don't agree with that, or I can't. I usually say something like, yeah, I don't think I can pay that, and just walk.
No,
away.
I know.
Well,
what you
let
do.
me
You
think
always-
about it. That's what
Yeah,
you
you
always
always say,
Let me think
well,
about
let me
it.
think about it, then you walk off. Never know.
Yeah, that's a
Any
nice
vendors
way.
here, if he does that to you, you know what's going on.
Sometimes I actually do think about it, though. I actually do. Right? Thanks for your question.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Sorry for bringing back any painful or sad memories, but is there any game or anything video game related that you can think of that you're just like all hyped up about? You're like you tell friends, family about. All of a sudden you play it and it's like the worst thing you ever played, and you're gonna hide your head in the sand because you told everyone about it.
Most disappointing games.
Oh, man.
Like for me, it was like the Virtual Boy. I told all my
Oh,
friends
well.
about it.
I
Yeah.
I had no friends, so I never had that problem.
I did have a Virtual Boy.
Yeah,
Wow, that's very good.
Well, you were a sciencey, so you want to learn about it, take it apart. I saved up for like literally 6 months to get 3 Stooges on the NES with like $2 a week allowance. But I love the game. But back then it was like I spent $50 for this. And the games were $50 back then.
Yeah.
Games are $50 now. They're $50, 25 years ago. When that means what is it now? $90. Do it in your head. What's the conversion rate for mine? It's a lot. Yeah. But I brought it home. I was like depressed. It's like back then $50 was like that's so much money to like a kid. And
Yeah.
So that one always hurt me.
Even the really crappy games, I somehow tried to squeeze joy out of, like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which is not a good game, but I would still play it. And I would be like, this is fun. The only game, I don't
I could
know.
be doing other things now.
I have no friends. It's not a direct hyping myself up for it, but my biggest disappointment, and remains the only game I've ever returned to the store, was when Super Nintendo first came out, and I was really excited to play Sim City, which came out for it. I was like, oh, delivering Nintendo Power, this looks great! And I channeled Pat there. And so I go to the store, and they say, oh, we're out of that. But we have, and actually, fair enough to the clerk, he knew what he was talking about. He said, well, we have Populous, which is pretty kind of close. It's a simulation game. I'm like, okay, I'll try that. And so I got it, brought it home, and I was just, I don't know if it was a bad port or if it's just Peter Molyneux sucks, or, well, probably that. But I really hated it. I was so lost, and it was terrible, and I just like, I can't take this. I brought it back. By the time they had Sim City, I got that, and I loved it, so.
All right.
Terrible.
Oh man, one time I traded in Air Fortress, and I did not like that game because it was like being in a rat in a maze.
Oh yeah, I played that one,
And
yeah.
so, looking back now, it's actually pretty decent. But I traded it in at Funko Land I was like, RoboCop 2, I like RoboCop. I was like, yes. I bring it home, pop it in, like, what? I actually still have nostalgia for that game too. So.
Probably Friday the 13th on NES. We, like I said, there was like 17,000 of us in the house, so we didn't actually like get to buy games. We would rent games,
Right.
and I remember renting that one, and it was pretty bad, pretty shitty.
Thank you.